Oh, there, he's got the guitars. He
Yeah,
got
we
the
got a good
vibe.
view of his background there. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
That's
got
better than mine. I got a stupid printer back here.
drums,
Wow, nice.
guitars.
I have the what the hell's the name of the place?
Finger up.
The painting, the New
Ah,
Orleans coffee benet
there you
place.
go.
I'm not
Oh,
going to help you.
Cafe Du Monde. I know.
Cafe Du
Oh
Monde.
yeah, yeah.
I got
Nothing
fun to say
wrong with
Cafe
that.
de Ville.
No,
The
Cafe Du
Benet
Monde.
place. You know.
The donut place. Too hot to touch.
Yep.
Ah, way to bring it around.
Oh.
So how you doing, Wally?
Doing okay. I'm doing airport drives, making some cash doing that. I'm taking a real estate licensing and we just had a rehearsal, got a new guitar player today, so I had a band rehearsal and I'm doing some solo gigs. I'm playing at Infinite Ale House in Ocala on Saturday evening, and I'm playing a party November 5th, and we're going on a cruise in between, and so we're just run, run, run.
This doesn't sound like retirement very much.
Yeah,
Is
but
well, it doesn't feel like it sometimes. We're running so much, and Kate's running so much because she's always trying to embroider something. She golfed this morning. Tomorrow she's going to wood shop. She's making shelves. She joined the wood shop down here. But that's the fun stuff. I canceled my golf tomorrow because I need to practice for Saturday. So just it's always something going. It can be as retirement as you want it to be. Let's put it that way.
I guess
Too
we can go
busy at
around.
times.
Let's go around. I don't know if you said I'm drinking some. We're gonna go around what we're drinking. I'm drinking some
Coffee.
Okay.
hot cider with
Huh?
I put some rum in it.
Mm.
So
It's that time of year, isn't it?
I didn't go crazy with the spices. I just did it in the microwave, but honey and rum.
I've got a margarita. This margarita, one of the people I drove from the airport said he makes the best margaritas ever. And he said they're real simple. 4 ounces of tequila, 3 ounces of triple sec, 2 ounces of lime juice, and 1 ounce of simple syrup. By the time
Oh,
you've
you
had two
sweeten it
of
up.
them, yeah, it's real sweet, but it tastes great. It's
I was going to
four
say it's
ounces
pretty
of
strong.
tequila.
That's pretty
Yeah,
sweet
it's
and
pretty
a lot of
strong.
triple sec,
Uh-huh.
huh?
Yeah, so
Compared to the
pretty soon you're going to see me going.
yeah, float a little tequila on top, and you're all set.
Oh man, that'd be 5 ounces. No,
I was
that's
going to
too
say
much.
it's already got the floater built in.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
but there's 4 ounces tequila, but 3 ounces of triple sec.
yeah.
That's
That's a
a
lot of triple sec.
yeah. No, I'm
Four,
saying I'm
three,
looking
two,
at
and
Mike.
one.
Mike's up there on my screen. Mike doesn't
Yeah,
like a lot of triple sec.
No, it's just a
yeah.
splash of triple sec.
It, yeah, it's okay. It's just it takes some of the bitterness of the tequila out if you don't use really good tequila.
Yeah,
But, yeah,
I don't mind a little triple sec, but I don't know about. I never put that much.
yeah. We're gonna be doing a tequila tasting down here in a couple of weeks too.
Ooh,
That'll be fun. 8 people bring in bottles of tequila, and then everybody gets to try them. Probably have about 20 people there. So
why aren't we doing things like this?
Oh, okay. Wow, you guys just totally froze. Everybody.
Okay,
and you know what? I'm gonna bring a bottle of Kirkland tequila. They're añejo tequila, the Costco stuff, and not let anybody see what it is and see what they think. It's really
yeah,
good.
It is very
that's the
good.
good stuff. That's
Yeah.
good.
Mhm.
It's got a Waste Away on the North Coast stamp of approval.
Yes.
How would
There you
that'd be
go.
cool if the label had our logo on it, but in like gold. That would be cool.
Draw one up
Wow.
in color, and I'll put it on the bottle at the tasting.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, I
Yeah, you can
have a
cover
bourbon, by the way. Sorry, I didn't.
Oh yeah,
with your
I-
little snifter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm the one that froze. All you guys kept going.
I didn't notice
what
you
kind do you have?
freezing.
No, you didn't freeze to us.
Huh,
Oh,
wow.
what kind of bourbon was it?
It's Weller, special
Hmm.
reserve.
I'm trying to find big ass bourbon right now.
Hmm.
I don't know if you guys ever saw it up there, but it's supposed to be good. I don't know. I had to go all the way to Nebraska to get a bottle of three chord bourbon, which is Neil Giraldo, Pat Benatar's husband, pushes that. That's his company, and it's pretty tasty stuff. It's high in octane, but it's tasty.
I have to
So
look
you
for
had
that.
to
I think
drive.
I've
Is it
heard of that
made in
one.
Nebraska? You had to go to Nebraska,
No,
or
it's
do
not
you?
made in Nebraska, but they don't sell it anywhere in Florida. It was funny. I went to visit my grandbaby out in Nebraska, and I was out with
Mm.
my son-in-law. And we're walking in the store looking at alcohol, and I'm like, man, I wish I could find some 3-chord bourbon. And he goes, you mean like this bottle right here? And he points at it. So we bought 2 bottles, drank half of one over there, and I brought a bottle home with me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
I
You
was
got to
gonna
check. Anytime you go someplace else, you got to check to see what they have.
Yep.
'Cause
Right.
it's
In fact,
different than what you have.
yeah, I've got people looking everywhere for big ass bourbon right now. I got friends here, the ones that are going to host the, well, actually, we're hosting the tequila tasting, I think, but the ones that are sending out the invites are going, doing the Kentucky bourbon trail or whatever it is, where you go and visit all of the places in Kentucky.
Yep.
Mike
Yeah,
did something like
I
that.
did
Did
that
you do?
last year. Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't an
Yeah, so I
official.
told
Like,
them,
we did our own.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I said, you go find me some big ass bourbon, okay?
I'll keep an eye out up here too.
Yeah,
Sounds
thank you.
interesting.
I'm drinking my usual for this time of year. Oops.
Oh, Sam Adams, nice.
Oktoberfest. I don't have
Yeah.
any else. I would have had. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's tasty.
I forgot to make a note of getting that.
I've
I
been
love
drinking
that.
mostly Land Shark down here.
Yeah, I did buy a case of Land Shark. I've got that in the
Yeah.
fridge. Been
I usually
bringing
make
those.
the loaded land sharks that they make down here, where you put a shot of
tequila.
yeah, tequila and a little lime in it, and drink it like that. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. We've been telling people our Jimmy Buffett stories. A lot of people down here, and we always tell them of the time that we tailgated with you guys, and then we passed out in the car and missed the entire show.
I
drove
always tell
home
that too.
an hour and
That's
a
a
half
great
home,
story.
and then passed out in the garage.
We we had so much fun that day, tailgating too. And you
Yeah.
guys, I mean, everybody's having so much fun, and then we all split up and never
Yep.
saw you guys again.
No. Oh, it's starting to
Texting
rain.
you,
Let's sit in the car for
I'm in this
minutes.
seat trying to find your seat.
Yeah.
He said he was
Yeah,
over
our
there,
seats were
but
in the
there's just
car.
2 empty chairs. Yeah, it wasn't that bad, but
I woke up and I could hear Margaritaville off in the distance. I'm like, oh no,
Wow.
let's get out
That's
of here
way
before the
thin.
crowd comes out.
that was a
Yeah.
good time and a good
But,
great
but we
story.
are having, yeah, we're having the Land Sharks, the band, the Land Sharks are going to be here
Oh,
November 3rd, playing at the Savannah Center, doing a Buffett tribute.
Record
And
release
then we're
party.
going to, yeah, and we're going to have tailgating also at it in the parking lot. So
Oh, that would be cool.
yeah, that could be fun.
wow. Yeah. So November 3rd, is that the release
That's the
date?
release
Yeah.
date.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you order
Yeah.
it from Sun Records, they're shipping on the 1st, but I think that's
Oh,
so you'll
okay.
get it on the 3rd.
Right.
But if you ordered from Amazon, like I did, they're shipping on the 3rd, so you'll get it like the 4th or 5th.
Okay.
But I was going to order from Sun Records just for the I'm only
Chip-
one in, so I don't know my words. For
He needs to drink more to find his words.
the thrill of ordering from Sun Records.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, I wanted to talk about that too. The fact that he's on Sun Records. But it was like $8 shipping from Sun Records.
Wow.
So it's like,
Oh,
I'm not paying that. And if you wanted to speed up your shipping, it was $22. So it's like I'd be paying more to ship it than what I paid for the item.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
So I just went to Amazon. It's 14 whatever and no shipping. I'll just get it a couple days late,
Right.
but I'm going to be getting the album online immediately, like the midnight
Mhm.
of the morning
Yeah,
of the
it's on
day.
Apple Music, right?
Yeah, that too. I don't have Apple Music though. Though I am thinking of getting it. But anyway. So
Yeah.
I forgot what brought this all up. Oh, November 3rd, yeah.
November 3rd. So
Yeah,
a
November
CD
3rd.
release party, an album release party with the Land Sharks live.
I have to ask, to go back
it's
to our
good.
previous topic, are you guys going to camp out at that Allen Park party store to meet Kendall Jenner when she reveals her 818 tequila?
I'm not going to.
I mean, it's just Allen Park.
What's the 818? Is that their area
That's
code?
the name. I don't know. Beats me. Probably, I guess.
That's her shape.
Now
An
that would make
8,
sense.
a 1, and an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
What-
two of them with their boyfriend in the middle.
Well, and the eights are shaped. The bottom part of the eight is wider.
Yeah, it's a little bigger.
What?
It's in
Oh.
3D.
What's Justin Timberlake's spot?
919.
Yeah, it's 818
No, it's some
919.
number. Seriously, I think it is a number. I
There,
don't know
there
what
should
number.
be.
Everybody
There
has
probably is a
tequila.
website that lists every celebrity and their tequila.
Yeah, I'm gonna look right now.
Well,
here.
there is, people that've done reviews of all the celebrity tequilas, and none of them rate very high. Just
No, they don't. We get the Casamigos where I like it. You know, Deborah loves it.
the critics
Oh,
hate it.
The critics,
Really?
the
Japan,
snobby tequila tasters don't like it. It's kind of cheats, has some vanilla notes and stuff in there, right?
Yeah.
But I like that.
901.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I like that.
What is
Justin
it?
Timberlake is 901.
There it is.
901.
I wasn't that far up.
Yeah. It was kind of crazy down here that when Buffett played here earlier in the year, I got invited to go down to Key West to go see him with some friends from Michigan. They flew down. And
Yeah.
I'm like, can't do it. Sorry. And it's like, shit, what a drag. Now.
Yeah.
It would have just been.
Where are you? I forget now. Where in the state? What do you buy? What?
We're about 40 minutes west of Orlando.
Okay, west. So you're heading.
Yeah. So basically, Key West is a long way. Even if you go to Fort Myers and take the boat across, it's still Fort Myers is probably 3.5 hours from here.
Oh, okay.
Miami. Yeah. So Miami, we went on a cruise earlier this year. Miami's about 3.5 hours. We're going to go next week. We're doing a Margaritaville cruise.
Oh, wow.
Which I'm not expecting much. But so that's in Fort Lauderdale. So that's 3 hours pretty much south of here to go to. So we'll see.
Okay. Well, HUD, who never got back to me, I guess, but HUD lives in Fort Myers. So now, he's taking the boat there, I think, for a day trip.
Yeah, and he's done the Margaritaville cruise too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're doing the.
And he didn't review it?
He didn't.
I've heard
I asked him about it. He
good
didn't think that
things and
much.
bad things about them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the ships are about 30 years old.
I'm not
Or
surprised.
the ship is about 30. All we're doing is using it as a transport. We're staying 4 days at an all-inclusive in Freeport, Bahamas. So we go across on that, stay 4 days, and then come back on the Margaritaville ship. So we stay overnight both ways. So yeah, it'll be fun. I've heard it's pretty much a party cruise, and you can get them for $129 now for their 3-day cruise.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
crazy.
been on a cruise, but that's
But going back to Fort Myers, is Bill going to be checking out the Margaritaville that's opening in Fort Myers?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it opens in April next year, 2024.
Yeah, well, according to this little blurb, they're accepting reservations beginning December 26th.
And what is it, a hotel?
Yeah, it's like a resort. Yeah.
Yeah, resort. Yeah.
Just like supposed to be like the one in Hollywood,
Mm-hmm.
Florida.
Okay. We saw them starting to build that pre-hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
We
we
were
could
down
check
there.
that out.
Yeah, I might like to check it out there.
Do a weekend down there or something, long weekend. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
He could, they're having hiring events, so he could do some security there.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
It doesn't
folks.
say. It just says, I guess there's another article with the actual opening date. It just talks about they're accepting reservations after Christmas. Ow, my
Great.
back.
Wow. We
So there's two
Mike and I
stories.
suck at security, so we can't do that.
But do we? I think the people love us.
Yes, that's right.
Not the
I think-
employers, the patrons.
There
The
weren't any
patrons love it,
incidents
yeah.
at that event, were there?
No.
So you guys are great at security.
Yeah.
Right. We were
Everybody was
security.
happy.
We drank. Mike and I were security for the neck once at a private
my.
party. Hey, a company party. His
Okay.
sister's company. And we were the worst security ever.
It depends
Right.
whose point of view you're looking at, though.
Yeah.
Do you really need security at a private knack party?
Apparently,
Yeah,
not.
it was supposed to look cool for the,
Yeah, that's
his
all.
sister had it. So yeah. But the famous story is she's told us, whatever you do, it's like young Frankenstein. Whatever you do, no matter what anybody says, do not let them behind this curtain. I want everybody to stay at cocktail hour and don't go behind the curtain where the tables are and that's where dinner's going to be and the stage was. So
Right.
they got the cocktails and stand here. So don't let anybody back. And the first lady, some old lady comes up. And she's like, can I go in there and put my coat? I'm like, I start to say, I'm sorry, ma'am. And I look, and Mike is opening up the curtain for her, letting her in. It's just
So those were what donors? Was it a donation type party or what? That you had
it
to
was
pay
a
to
company
get in?
Christmas holiday
it was a
party.
holiday thing, wasn't it?
It was after Christmas, but
Okay.
it was a holiday
Yeah.
party.
Okay, yeah.
And well, that was like the president's wife or something, right? Or something.
Well, at
like
least
that.
that's what we thought. We
They
told
did say
ourselves.
first lady.
Just
Could have been
said, see,
anybody.
Mike just lied to me. They just let her in.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
made
it's
me
the
look like an
president's
idiot
wife.
because I'm sorry, ma'am. Nobody can come through here. And Mike's like, I'll let you in, ma'am.
Yeah,
There you go.
I made him look like an idiot.
Yeah, I know. That's where it all started.
And it's like down here, the guy who originally created the villages, he's from Michigan. There's a lot of Michigan themes down here, loads of Michigan themes. He came down here, started a trailer park. His son his nephew, I think he brought down here. His nephew exploded it into the beginning of what it is today. He was a big developer. And then his family, his 3 kids are the ones running it now. And now their kids are all getting involved in it. And it's going to just keep going. And they just keep building and building and building and building.
Wow.
But I can't complain. They're billionaires, multi-billionaires, but they're doing a good job down here.
Cool. Well, that's good. I'm stuck up here with mice. We have mice.
Yeah, mice.
I've noticed some mice a couple weeks ago. She had the only sighting of a live mouse. It was Sunday night. She went in the kitchen and came up. There's a mouse, and it was running around. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't step on it. I didn't know what to. And it disappeared.
You know what you need to do? You need to get a cat.
Stove. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said.
Do it.
I said,
Or a
what
dog
lucky,
like mine.
Lucky light on his resume, man. We need a cat.
They just had a open house at Brownstown Animal Shelter on Saturday.
Oh yeah, no, she
Had a big
doesn't want to.
cancer.
She won't have a cat. We had the pest guys come and put the real stuff out, and
Did they dress as a cat?
there was one. I killed one with my poisoned dangerous. You bastard!
Yeah, down here we had wild boar tearing up people's lawns for
Wow.
a while.
You stupid
And then
mice, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, the alligators
Joe's
are
worried
everywhere
about
out
his
here.
mice.
And then,
Yeah, the alligators.
yeah,
But they don't
the
bother
wild
you,
boar,
right?
It's like the Australia of
Yeah.
the United States.
generally not. They
Joe
are
had
on
a
the golf
mouse in
course,
his
though.
kitchen.
You got to watch it where you hit your ball.
Right.
And the wild boar were coming and digging up the lawns because they're looking for the insects in the lawns. And they didn't get ours because ours is in pretty good shape. But neighbor 2 doors down, his entire backyard was ripped up by a mama and 4 little babies. And then somehow mama got shot. We don't know how.
Oh,
It's
But,
that Michigan influence.
Yeah.
So,
not
when
quite,
you
but
before you see the land sharks on November 3rd, is there like a pig roast?
I was gonna say barbecue in the villages.
and then the babies got stupid and they would go in the median in the roads out here to go eat in the flowers. And then of course they'd step into the street and they'd get killed in the street. But I heard there's another mama and some babies starting to run around again. So
I didn't know this was a thing. What the hell? Wild boar?
Our house backs up to a preserve. There's everything back there.
Yeah. They aren't they dangerous?
Yeah, they can be mean.
Yeah.
They can be. If they're on your property, you can shoot them. So if they're destructive enough, you can't touch them if they're not on your property, unless of course you shoot them and pull them onto your property, and then call the police. But
I couldn't even hardly pick up the dead mouse, but I'm not going to drag no wild boar.
Yeah. And then the little anoles, they're the biggest pain over here. The little lizards, They almost look like geckos.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. They're climbing. When we're practicing in here, when we using the drums, they sit out on the screen on the outside of the room, and they got their little throats are bouncing with the drum beat sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
but
like
we put some sticky traps out and got a few of them. We just don't want them coming in the house. They're outside. I think we have one on our pool deck right now that I haven't caught, and our front porch, we screened that in because they used to be in there all the time. So now that's pretty clean too, because Kate don't like them at all.
No.
I try to get him in a cup. I try to catch him in a cup and just take him and toss them outside. And they're just like going through the air going, and then they get on the grass and they're fine.
Imagine from their point of view.
Yeah, I know. They kill all the other bugs though, so they're good.
That's what I always say. Hey, the
outside,
spider kills the other bugs. Leave them alone.
Yeah, you walk out on the grass here and they'll start running. There are so many of them out here.
Wow. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to. It's time for a fill up
Yeah,
or a warm up.
I'll join you.
Let's
I'll join you at the
break.
fridge.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna sit tight on this one. Put a little ice in it, maybe.
He's only 2 ounces into his 4
He's
ounces.
just staring off to the glass.
No, I'm 2/3 done here.
I'm acting like this is not wireless. It's wireless. So you can hear me get my drink.
No more Buffett shows to review. Kind of stinks.
I know. That's what really got to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think when we were doing our show last month, I think I was in shock.
Yeah.
Or in denial or something, because it really didn't hit me. And then it was a couple days, kind of like as I predicted, it was a couple days later that I realized that our summers are blown now. There's just all the excitement's gone because Buffett controlled so many months of the year for us.
Yes.
And the announcement, the concert tour
yes.
announcement, the planning to all get together online for Ticketmaster, the disappointment when you got VV
the huge
again.
Disappointment.
The scramble for
you
other
had to pay
tickets.
$200 for a ticket.
And then when you finally get your berth in the pavilion, then the wait for it, the anticipation, the planning.
The planning. Yep. What are you gonna bring for tailgating? And
because obviously it's not just a 2-hour concert. It's like an all-day affair, if not 2 or 3 days. And so that's all gone. What are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do with ourselves now?
I'm betting they're gonna do a tour.
Well,
the
Coral Reefer Band, or
I'm betting they're going to do a tour with maybe a couple extra people and Mac doing vocals and
Mac
whoever
would be
else
like
can
a guest though, because he's officially out of the Coral Reefers, because it's on like his bio that he was a former member of Jimmy Buffett's Coral Reefer Band.
Well, because they're acknowledging that Coral Reefers are done. But
yeah, I was thinking I was thinking instead of like who's going to replace Jimmy, if they had a few guest singers that just did his songs instead of just one guy who was supposed to be Buffett, have 2 or 3 people doing the vocals, and just do like the Jimmy Buffett review.
Yeah, so all Buffett tunes, right? But different people doing them.
And with the Coral Reefers, but the front person would be a couple people instead of putting all the pressure on this guy that sounds like Steve Perry, but to mix metaphors. Or Adam Lambert to be Freddie Mercury. Just have a couple people.
One time. Yeah, I can see one tour. And that's it. And then I think the interest will finally start dropping after that. But
I don't know if it's a sustainable thing. Yeah, but for sure, like next summer.
It would be like the opposite of the Ringo Starr All-Stars. Because the band would stay the same, but the vocalists would change.
Oh, I was going to say Ringo could front the band.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Okay,
but all of
Paul in there. He's a pal. So he's a buddy.
Yeah,
you can
Paul's
met
too
different
busy with
people
his
in different cities.
Concert tours.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could see them doing that, I guess, if they really have to.
See them doing what? What the band going around with?
The Coral Reefers going on tour.
It'll be a festival more than anything, right? So it's like so it's incorporate more of the tailgate aspect, and like a festival thing.
Look at the Grateful
Yeah,
Dead.
that'll probably something like that is going to happen eventually.
Yeah, Dead and Company. That's done
Yeah.
now, but that went on for many years. And so you could do a Buffett thing like that because it's the same type of a crowd, the crowd that wants to go out and have a party and everything.
Mhm.
Right.
And you
That's
just
what
get the
exactly.
right
It's the
people
summer
doing it.
thing. Yeah. All right, what do you
Yeah.
got there, Joe?
And this is, I bet I put redbreast in it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I just felt like some.
That's some smooth stuff right there.
I have one pour left. I only have
Ooh.
one pour left, so to
That's
start
not
saving
good.
my
You
money.
better get another bottle.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's expensive. Honestly, I go to the liquor. It's like an $80 bottle. So I go to the liquor store, and if Deborah wants all her wine, I mean she needs wine, and I just get a bunch of wine for her, and I throw like a redbreast in there because it's just super expensive anyway. Yeah, you got your $50 bottle on, you got a couple $30 bottles, and then she doesn't know I threw in a $75 bottle of Irish whiskey. So retiring to Florida, you say?
Yeah. We got one room, so you guys could all,
positive stuff.
you guys could come down here. We have one guest room. You could all sleep in the bed in there
Yeah.
to save some money. Actually, you could sleep out on the pool deck if you wanted to.
That sounds
some
pretty
Oh,
good.
those lizards, man.
No, he keeps the lizards
Yeah,
out.
it's all screened in.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
screened in. It's no. Plus, we got a couch out there and some other nice seating. So yeah,
okay.
TV.
Oh, that sounds better than what I have here.
But you have
take
mice.
down here. Go to Disney.
Yeah, I have mice. My stove just on top is the microwave. We have this problem.
Yeah,
just now is
yeah.
all of a sudden the vent came on full blast.
Yeah.
Like there's a ghost. It happens
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's
Wake up.
It might be a mouse.
It might be a mouse.
Beat me to it.
It's
Mick.
been happening
It's
for
history.
years. It might be a mouse.
Yeah,
Like
electronics
they
are
crawl
good.
up
because it's
and
white
they hit
doesn't
the
mean it's a
button and then
ghost.
they run away.
Mhm.
They know how to push the buttons.
It just goes off for no reason a couple times a day.
Well, they got those tails. They're always getting in the way.
But yeah, now's the season, you guys. You got to think about it. Take a visit down here.
Yeah.
It'd be getting cold up there. You come down here. Right now, it's been about 65 to 70 first thing in the morning when it's still dark out. And then it warms up to 80 to 85 degrees during the day.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I've got a Hawaiian shirt with a T-shirt. That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of chilled and thinking about putting on a hoodie.
I do have a hoodie on.
Yeah, we come up there.
This is my last
I
Hawaiian shirt, by the way, from my
Oh no.
my honorary or my marathon of Hawaiian shirts every month.
Oh, he's been wearing a different one every show.
Every concert shirt. I do have a couple really old ones, but I can't fit into them, so I can't show them off.
I just don't button them
But
up.
this is the last one. And everybody seems to like this one. I just bought this at Kmart just because it was there. Everybody really likes it. It's got like maps and
yeah, that's neat.
I'd
wear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd wear that. Yeah, I usually wear mine when we go to the Parrot Head gatherings. That's about the only time I wear them down here. But they do
funny how
3
Hawaiian shirts became a thing with Buffett.
Yeah. They do 3 gatherings.
I used to ridicule them when I was younger because it's like Buffett's not Hawaiian. And then I started getting lazier and lazier, and it's like it's quicker to put on a Hawaiian shirt than anything.
Yep. No, but our Parrot Head group down here gets together. They were getting together 3 times a month regularly. They do 3 meetings with entertainment and food and everything. You buy your own food. They do it at the country clubs here. And now they're starting a 4th one per month.
Wow.
Yeah, so they got 4.
We don't have anything up here. This is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, you got 1,200 people in the Parrot Heads in the villages here. This is the largest Parrot Head group in the entire world down here, and
we
and they give away money like, yeah, they get what?
I was just going to say we do have a Parrot Head club in Michigan. It's just none of us joined it.
Yeah, we're not members of it.
Yeah. Isn't that the Tim
I can only
Ames
blame myself.
Yeah.
Isn't that Tim Ames one of those?
Isn't that?
I don't know. I can't say.
I thought
think he
that's how-
I think
but
he
don't know
was
about now.
involved in that, or maybe
yeah.
still is. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
say
my,
whether he is or not.
Yeah, I joined about a year and a half ago, and then I got Kate to join about a half a year ago. And she's like, "Oh, I don't want to go and do that. There's all these old people here."
Yeah.
True, it is, but and then they make you go up. They give when you go in when you want to become a new member, they give you a white lei to show that you're a parrot head virgin, and then
the necklace thing.
yeah, you get indoctrinated. You get indoctrinated, and they make you do a dance and say, make you read a pledge that you have to learn all the lyrics to all 864 Jimmy Buffett songs and all of this stuff, and then you basically do a little line dance, and then they give you a colored lei, and you're a full member then.
Well,
But they give
I
away.
want to deal with all that.
Yeah, they give away about usually at least $2,500 a month a check to charity. They bring a charity place in, and they just throw in money at them all the time. They do all kinds of activities.
That's what that whole documentary was about, the fundraising that Parrotheads do.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're pretty active down here.
Wow.
And they get together with all the other parrot head groups in Florida, and they travel to Pensacola, they travel Tampa, wherever there's a big, they do state parrot head gatherings, and they all go there.
Wow.
Meanwhile, we talk on Zoom and drink beer.
We have a podcast.
Yeah, we have a podcast.
Or I drink beer. They drink alcohol. Liquor.
Yeah, I just have to get some beer. I need to get some Oktoberfest. That reminds me.
Well, I got a couple. I don't know. Which square are you in? I can't tell.
He's below you from my perspective.
Oh, for me.
It seems like every time I try and anticipate the way the squares are based for me.
Yeah, that's it. There, thank you, Klaus Bear.
But I bet it's wrong
for me.
Well, actually, I drank most of this one. Sorry. Looking at my backwash.
No, those are tasty. And seeing all these videos of the real Oktoberfest, and that would be cool.
My neighbors, my neighbors were just there. They got the outfits and everything. They put pictures out.
What if we showed up in Hawaiian shirts?
Yeah, Hawaiian shirts started
Why
a trend.
Enough for me.
I had fun in Frankenmuth at theirs. It was really cool.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
So you did the A1A thing. So I think we're all on board to have the renaming thing, Jimmy Buffett Memorial.
Yeah,
that would be
I think it's going to happen. The only thing
it's not official yet, right?
So does that mean his album is going to get changed to Memorial Jimmy Buffett Memorial Highway?
Yes.
Jimmy Buffett Memorial Highway by Jimmy Buffett and the Coral Reefer Band.
Yes.
I mean, he kind of put Key West on the map.
Yeah. I mean, they're not actually going to remove A1A from the name, are they?
Right.
It's just going to be a little plaque underneath it.
Right.
Everybody will still call it.
Let's do it. Go ahead.
It's still A1A. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what it should be. That's what it should be.
Right. Yeah. It's what he would say. But
Right.
having it, at least a stretch of it, called Jimmy Buffett Memorial Highway.
No, I do the whole thing.
Everybody you go turn right at Jimmy Buffett.
Be the whole thing.
Then it's right on your left. Don't be
from the state line down to Key West.
You're gonna hop on the Buffett, take it south to
exactly. And that's the way it should be. If you heard a bad thing said about him, all the stuff that came up, it's just praise from everybody. That
happens when someone dies, but I never heard anything bad from anyone.
Yeah, there were so many tributes, so many amazing tributes from everybody, and they spelled his name right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just seemed like
so many other artists, a great guy. Everything. Yep.
So many other artists saying he was a great. He was what he presented.
Yes.
He wasn't. Fake. He told stories and
nothing fake about it. It was all real stuff. Yeah.
All these tributes after he's gone. It's like, where were you guys around when we still had him?
Yeah.
Where are all these tributes?
And like the song Bubbles Up, I mean, it's about the joy, really.
I still can't
I
listen to
still,
that.
Mike, I still
putting it
can't.
off.
I have not made it through the song.
I can't do it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
far,
tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
I performed it at the last time I played it
man.
at this bar,
I don't know how you could do it.
and I also did it down. We did a driveway party down here, and we didn't have the band didn't have enough songs, so I said I'm going to do a Buffett tribute. I'm going to do like 8 songs, and I did that. And, yeah, it was fun to do. I mean,
he could sing it. I can't even listen to it. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't make it through the whole thing.
It does get you a little when you it gets you when you're listening to it or even singing it.
And he also knew that. I mean, he was also fight. That's.
I'm looking forward to
seeing
the rest of it.
Even though he didn't write it.
He did write
it. No, he didn't write it. It was Will Kimbrough. So that just shows what a great writer Will Kimbrough is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He sent it to Buffett. Did you hear that podcast? Will Kimbrough's. Why can't I say his name? Will Kimbrough's podcast. He did a whole episode about Bubbles Up, about writing Bubbles Up for Jimmy.
Okay.
And he included some of his original demo, and it's a lot like the final version. I mean, lyric wise, Jimmy really didn't do that much to it. He didn't really add or change it that much. So it's pretty remarkable that somehow Will Kimbrough intuited the perfect words.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm looking forward to see what the rest of the album's like.
Have you heard?
I mean, the Gummy song.
Have you heard other songs from it? Have you heard the songs that they've been?
The Gummies too, and I've downloaded the ones that are available already, but
I've got Loving 7 the Dog song.
I've got 7 tracks so far.
You got 7 of them. Okay.
Yeah, for what they released on Radio Margaritaville every Friday at 5:00.
Okay.
And I missed the first couple, so I think they might have done 10 already.
Oh wow!
So I've been compiling a mini album that's been growing song by song. So I'll probably have the full album the Friday before the record release. Not that I'm going to use that. I have pre-ordered a CD, so I will have the official non-compressed mix.
Right.
And, all that crap. But it is really interesting.
There's a song called Fish Porn.
Yeah, they haven't released that one yet. Yeah,
they got all the titles.
It's late in the album. It's late in the album.
Yeah.
But I thought the Gummy song was okay. You guys were worried about it, but I thought it was okay. The only thing I don't like about it is that I can't hear McCartney's bass.
Yeah.
And the bass, there's really not much of a bass line. I was really expecting a Paul McCartney bass line. And he's just playing along with the already decided upon bass line.
Yeah, I like the story more than I care for the song.
I thought the song was okay. I've heard worse novelty songs from Jimmy.
Yeah.
If I may be so bold.
Mm-hmm. No, I
agree. I thought this one was fine. And pretty much every song I've heard, I've liked. I mean, this is going to be a great album when it comes out. It is going to be a great farewell when it comes out.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought the last album was definitely an improvement from what we were getting.
It keeps making me think, what the hell went wrong with Songs from Saint Somewhere? If he's got so many great songs on this one, did he sleep through writing songs from Saint Somewhere? Because there are so many just dead songs on that album. But this one's got so many great songs. Anyway.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do a listening party. Don't you think we should get together?
Oh, definitely. That's the November episode is going to be our
I mean, not an episode. I mean, like get together.
Let's all meet down at Wally's.
Go to
that show and then record our podcast or report our podcast. And then
wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out how they're going to do a tailgate because they got a 4:00 show and a 7:00 show. So I'm going to the 7:00. The show lasts an hour and a half generally. So 5:30. Yeah, okay, maybe that'll work. But I don't know how they're going to end up with the tailgate party there. We'll see. But they've already the parrot heads have given orders. Everybody's tailgating, so bring your stuff out. But
just play in the parking lot. Eliminate the
maybe
middleman.
It's the parking for both shows. Yeah, the parking for both shows. A ton of people.
when right after Buffett died, there were so many great things on the Buffett News Facebook group. So many great reminiscences and stories and photos. And then as they were saying that they were being bombarded with requests to join from new people. And it's like you could see as the time went by that the old timers were kind of done talking about it and the newcomers were coming in, and it just got so stupid. Every comment was dumber than the last one. People were going, what song is Survive, or what album is Survive on? And it's like, look it up yourself.
I know that people love to do that.
Is there a website that has like a full discography of Buffett albums? Look it up yourself. Why are you involving us?
Go anywhere online, you'll find it.
All right.
Oh my God, it was driving me
sorry,
crazy.
you guys, you froze up again. You were saying something about the old timer was.
Mick just told the secret of life, and it changed my life and everything.
Damn it. See, I knew
sorry.
I missed something.
All you have to do is send me $50 a day. What were the other dumb ones? It was just
I've noticed too, and I put some on our site, but I've noticed too, like, the tributes or people saying, hey, they're Jimmy Buffett stories, which are cool, real cool, I think. But they're starting to get little, lack of a better word, dumber, right?
I can't remember some of the stupidest ones.
More novice, And like,
I mean, they're obviously newcomers that just kind of they know that he did Margaritaville. And
their mom and dad listen to Jim Buffett, and they hardly listen.
And then they're trying to get into the fun of it, and it's like, well, do the minimal research first. Oh, the other one was, I heard this song on Radio Margaritaville, and it's he says nibbling, or no, it's basically the lost verse from You Had to Be There. And like, I've never heard this before. Where is it from? Is it on an album or something? And it's like, yes, it was on the only live album that he had for 20 years. It's not lost. That verse is not lost.
Yeah. You always that's your pet peeve, and you're right. It was never lost. He just didn't do it. So when he put it on a live album, say, hey, it's a lost verse. Well, your previous live album had that verse.
They're quoting like the official live version of Margaritaville and acting like it's brand new. They've never discovered it ever before. It's like that was the live version of Margaritaville for so long.
A lot of people are posting. I've seen a few posts of his.
Okay, there's one post.
It might have been repeated, but I think I've seen a couple where they're reading A Pirate Looks at 50, and in one of the pages, right in the middle of the script, he talks about equal strain on all parts.
That was another one.
Yeah, I mean, that's something he did all the time. He said these things, and so that's not surprising at all. But people are like it's some kind of secret code, or no, that's a thing he said, and now he's named it.
The other one was Bubbles Up, because he talks about the Bubbles Up story in Pirate Looks at 50, and so they're
I was going to say that was a long time ago.
Yeah, and that's if you were paying attention, that you would know that's where Bubbles Up came from Pirate Looks at 50. It's not anything remarkable that he was talking about it back then, because that's where we all heard about it.
Yeah, and
would like crash.
If the post said, "Hey, I'm sure all you guys know this. This is cool that this was in there, and that Bubbles Up was in the book," but no, they act like they found some treasure. That bugs me. I don't know why it bugs me, but bugs me.
And you reminded me of something, and I've forgotten about it already. So now I'm gonna have to look at this recording and put it in the show notes, because I already forgot. But it was another thing that was bugging me about people in general, parrot heads in general. You bug me. You newcomers, you bug me.
But it's cool but then I have to remember, it's cool that everybody is getting into it and stuff. I mean, that's Buffett would have no problem with that. It just annoys us,
But there's this thing called Google. It's been around for quite a while.
Yeah, do your research.
Man, my dad's been gone a long time, but
don't make everybody else in the group be your Google. Just Google it yourself.
But my dad used to get. I mean, that's what his sisters, his mom would call him, and basically like he was Google. He would get annoyed, but Google didn't exist when he was taking these phone calls. But he was like, he'd hang up. They think I'm an encyclopedia or something.
They think I'm Jeeves.
I could say my dad invented Google, so that his mom, they'd always say, "Hey, what was that time this and that happened?" And that, facts. It's like, go look at your encyclopedia. Quit asking me.
He probably made up the term. It's like I'm a Google or something.
Exactly. I'm like an encyclopedia. A Google encyclopedia. He used to get so.
A Google of words. They make me look up
Google
of words.
He'd have fun with it, but sometimes it just got to be too much. That's when your phone rang all the time.
Let me Google that for you or something. That site where you would get that animation of a cursor going to Google and typing in everything, and then clicking search, and you would just link to that animation, and you would get your response that way. No, it's out there. Yeah. It's been out there for the many years. Probably shouldn't have done the whole thing.
Oh, I see. Okay, let me Google that.
I actually did a search for "let me Google that" in "let me Google that."
Oh, nice.
So I want to see if the internet explodes.
Ooh, there it goes. If all our screens went blank right now, something was wrong.
Well, mine's been freezing up all night.
Face.
So what else?
Well,
I dipped back. I had to listen to some older stuff, and I did dig out A1A because that's one of my favorites.
Yep. Yeah,
Jimmy Buffett Memorial Highway.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got this.
But I brought that out, and man,
what
a fantastic!
I did order it.
I didn't get any of those things. I have that one from before.
Yeah, the Life one.
Yeah, the new Life one is pretty much the same as the old Life one, just with a different cover.
That's what I was thinking.
And they probably did, like, they used AI to put everything in the past tense. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta get the Us one. Is it even available?
Wait,
I never saw it at my store, so I had to order.
Oh, I've never seen them in line.
I never saw them in the store.
I got it from eBay, and I got this for like $22 and no shipping, which I thought was pretty darn good.
That's pretty good.
Because everybody else is like $30 plus an additional $9 or whatever. But this was $22, and it is really nice. I don't want to page you the whole thing because probably everybody's already got their copy, but it's really nice that it's all Buffett. It's not like the People one where he was just the cover story.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you can see Buffett's belly button in this one.
Well, his Hawaiian shirt doesn't get it for sure now.
Yeah,
a little skin. They put some skin in there to attract people.
And then he did Shark Jaws at him.
I wish.
Nice.
And there are different. It's broken into articles to cover things like, his history, and then his enterprises, his hotels, and all that stuff. And
all this stuff was.
And then his TV and movie appearances and other stuff. It's all broken into sections. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
And I just like the fact that it's all about Buffett.
Yeah.
Yep, I got to get that.
Yeah, I made sure I made sure I had all the stuff, downloaded everything, and then I was driving to the airport. I started at the beginning and started going through albums, just listening as I was going there, or whichever one I didn't have a customer with me. Yeah, and just going in order and listening to them. It's kind of neat to go back to the beginning.
Yeah, and I had to do that. I just felt compelled to do it, and it was. I started off. I was listening. Well, I'm sure you all did too. Radio Margaritaville, right? It was all right. The tribute, or all Buffett all the time. That was fantastic. And they interspersed some of the shows, like some of the last show, the one Key West show that was like from February. That was cool. Mm-hmm. And then I think last week they went back to a regular format. There's other artists now.
Yeah.
But
there's so many people complaining about that.
I loved it. I thought it was great with it. All Buffett.
It's like,
I know it's not sustainable.
This was all stuff that was Buffett approved. So I mean, you're not straying that far from the.
Yeah, no, I'm all right with it. But I did my own thing, and I went back to the beginning, to the super early albums. Man, that's some good stuff back there.
Yeah,
those early albums are great. Yeah, just fantastic.
In fact, there's so much stuff. I always feel I can't just put just shuffle Jimmy Buffett. I have to play an album at a time now, for the most part. and then they show up on my playlist, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to hear the albums in their entirety, just go through them, and it takes about 40 minutes to get to the airport or back, one way to MCO.
There you go.
So
There's an album.
Perfect.
Yeah, and it takes me back too. So what do? I especially everything before up to Summer Over China. I was in college, and I just had to just absorb all this stuff because I'd gotten into it, and now I'm in college, so I'm buying the albums. We had, couldn't stream, and you're recording them on your cassette. I'm recording them from HUD, or HUD's recording from me. He had a good deck, and just so I could have them and just listen to them. And they were always in order, and that takes me back to college, drive around with Greg and stuff too.
Well, and the order meant something, right? I mean, they they picked these songs, the sequence of the songs, like, they weren't technically related, but they picked it that way for some reason.
Right.
The first song on the B side there was a reason they put it there, and there was a reason for the last song of the album, right? It all meant something.
I had recordings on cassette, so like HUD, or being HUD, whatever, would put, to finish the side, you'd put extra songs, from the album.
Yeah, because you had that blank tape. Yeah.
So to this day, I hear like "Miss You So Badly." One version I had on the cassette, it stops abruptly. I mean, it's like "Miss You So Badly," stops, and I'm always waiting for it to stop. To this day, when I hear the song, and it's on earlier in the cassette, fine.
Yeah.
And also the order. As soon as an album ends, I'm some songs I'm used to a certain song coming right after it. Now if I listen just the album, it's over. But I'm waiting for that. I don't know it until it happens, and I'm like, shouldn't this other be on there? Must be from the cassette days.
Yeah, it's in your brain. What song should be next, right? You're already there.
Yeah, it's
you
so
had an
weird.
8-track, and they'd all stop in the middle of the song.
That changing
like Mike's High Infidelity. It would fade in the middle of the single,
in the middle of the song, and then like go to the earlier in the verse.
I think it was "Keep On Loving You."
Mike froze. Now Mike froze.
Well, you hear the click, and then it'll come back.
8 tracks.
You froze there, Mike.
I did, and you know what? My watch picked up something. Here's what I found.
Your heart stopped.
Something about
go to the hospital immediately. You were losing time.
Just now you were talking, and there was video, and your lips weren't matching up, and they slowly just matched up. How does that happen?
Cool.
I did that on purpose.
That's amazing. That's like a ventriloquist.
That was on purpose.
Yeah, that was.
Mike's his own ventriloquist dummy.
It's the Buffett effect.
But the watch, it didn't you're in a very loud environment. Joe gets that all the time at Michigan State.
I get that all the time.
Really?
I get that in the pool. It's kind of a semi-new feature from sometime in the summer. Yeah. And I go swimming, and underwater, then it would say it has a big yellow ear. It says you're in a loud environment. And then sometimes I am in a loud environment. Yeah. Or the dog starts barking. Right. Look, the loud environment. Shut up.
Too loud.
I set that off when I drive.
All right, I got to get a refill, and I have to pee, so I'll be right.
Okay. All right. That's second intermission. We'll have the final period.
Pee break sounds good.
I guess I'll do the pee. Yeah. Oh.
So weather's good.
My guitar clip?
Yeah, what? Actually, yeah, I do want to see here. What you got here?
So
let's see is that a Gibson or an Epiphone on the bottom there, bottom center?
This here is a Gibson Les Paul Custom.
Oh, nice.
I got this when I retired. This was my retirement present.
Okay.
To myself. It's beautiful. It was when they started. They went back at making quality products again.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. I've got a Fender Mustang bass, short scale bass, sitting up next to it. This here is a American Strat.
Okay, very nice. I got one just like it. Mine's the Mexican one, though.
Yeah, I like this. I don't play it as much as I thought I would. It's got a nice wood grain to it. Then
Very nice. Very nice.
then I've got this one here is a I always wanted a 12 string, so I got a Dan Electro 12 string electric.
Oh man, electric. Okay.
It's got a humbucker and then it's got single coils in it. You can pop the humbucker so it gets a single coil sound also, so you get that twangy sound.
Oh wow. Do you play that much?
My favorite new guitar is my Jason Isbell custom Telecaster.
Oh, that's a legit Jason Isbell?
Yeah, I love it.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I was hoping to get it. He's starting to get popular enough. He used to sign guitars at his shows if you asked him. But he's getting just popular enough that he doesn't. He was actually taking time off of Twitter when I started messaging him, and I never got a chance. Maybe next time he's in town, I'll try to get him to sign it. But I don't know where I have him sign it. Maybe here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I love this guitar, and it's aged. It's got all the dings in it, and it's got a real honky. The single coil's nice and honky sounding when you play it through the amp. It's great. Yeah, this is just an Ibanez Artcore. This blue one here.
Okay, that's nice.
And then my Taylor acoustics sitting behind on the other side here. But yeah, fun stuff.
Let me go back to the Isbell.
Got some nice
Did you
gear
get
there.
that from Isbell, the guitar?
No, they manufacture it to his specs.
Okay.
He plays one just like it. And the pickups are set up to be just like what he has. And the neck is a very unusual neck shape. It's an old 70s neck for a telly, but it's all worn also. They wear it, so it's got a real nice feel to it. And like I said, it's got a real squawky pickup in the neck position. It almost sounds like a overdriven Stratocaster in the neck position. And then the middle position is, I use it for an acoustic sound almost. It's really nice. And then of course the lead sound in the bridge position is crazy. So they're all powered up pickups that are in it. And yeah, it's got the scratches and everything to it. And it's the best guitar coming out of Mexico and Fender's line right now. They do their American line. That's a Mexican made to save money. And that was still as much money as their US guitars are. So I had to get that.
Yeah, because the signature. Yeah,
I had a red telly. I had a red Nashville telly, and I got rid of that. I sold that, and I got this. But yeah, that's my favorite guitar. I play it all the time.
That's awesome. You know, I have a Buffett signature acoustic, right? A Martin.
That would be cool.
I don't know if I ever told you that.
Yeah,
it's the mahogany one, the shellback one.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah,
mahogany,
awesome.
So dark color. Yeah,
it's the dark one.
Yeah, Isbell has a signature Martin also that has his tattoo in the neck. They put it inlaid it into the neck. Whereas on this one, he didn't want his. He said too many people don't like him, but the guitar is too good that he didn't want people to worry about having his name on the front. So what they did is they put his tattoo, his insignia, is right on the steel plate here. So it's hidden if you want to play it, because it's such a great Fender Telecaster. You don't have to worry about having his name on the headstock or anything. You don't have to worry about that.
That's my tattoo.
All the righties out there don't have to worry about playing a Jason Isbell guitar.
Yeah, who would know? Yeah, if you know, you
know. He's right. A lot of people don't like him.
Don't like him.
Yeah,
just don't like him personally.
It's funny because he just tweeted recently. It's like somebody was saying, "Man, you guys in drive-by truckers, we never knew you were a bunch of, we never knew, we thought you guys were a bunch of right-wing country boys." And he's like, yeah, our guitars were way too loud. We couldn't even hear all the lefty lyrics we were singing.
Yeah.
But if you want to hear an interesting band, listen to Drive-By Truckers.
Wait, was Isbell in that, you're saying?
He was.
He used
on.
to be.
Oh, really?
When he was young, he was in that band.
He was super young. He was like 15.
Yeah, because he's not really that old right now. Yeah.
No, he's 37.
Wow. I didn't know he was in there. I've heard them. I mean,
yeah, and
the early stuff has got him singing. Yeah,
but the Dirty South, or the new one they put out, is the Complete Dirty South by the Drive-By Truckers. They remastered and redid a lot of the vocals on it and stuff. It's a great album.
Wow, there was a 2018 show near Kansas City with Isbell, Turnpike Troubadours, and the old 97s on the
Yeah.
bill.
Oh, I bet you they were having a blast at that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he doesn't hang out with people that, like he said, I'm not trying to convert people to what I want to, what I'm saying. But he said, I'm going to tell them what I'm saying. And if they don't like it, then they don't have to come and see me.
Right. He's always been like that.
Wow, I got kicked out altogether. Did you guys notice that?
Yeah, everybody
Oh,
shifted
yeah,
on my
because
screen.
Yeah.
you moved.
Wally's on the
No.
other side from Joe.
Yeah. Mike's below me
I'm where
now.
Wally is. Here he is. Here,
Mike
I got to
can
put
blow
everybody
you.
back.
Wally, that was nasty.
Wonder if I can
Pretty
make those
much
go in
Schmo
circles. Let's see.
Oh, wait a minute.
and
It moved
Wally
again.
swapped.
It's not working.
I'm having my
There we
my Kirkland tequila right now.
All right.
I thought I had too many
this
beers.
is the
Everybody was moving around on my
Mike.
screen.
This is the last of my red breast.
Red breast, you killed it.
Yeah, I'm gonna recycle the
Bottle
bottle,
kill.
and
Oh man,
time to get Deborah a bunch more wine.
there you go.
I remembered what I forgot from earlier
Okay.
when I was going to respond to something Joe said.
Bring it.
He was talking about Equal Strain being in Pirate Looks at 50, and after the cover art was revealed, I realized what that title actually means. It's not just a nap; it's a nap on a hammock. So I just want to do a public apology for ragging on that title so much about 2 episodes ago, or maybe 3 episodes ago. Now it makes sense to me because it's a nap on a hammock. That's the equal strain in all parts. Because the cover shows Jimmy.
Yeah, that's right.
The cover shows Jimmy on a hammock, and when I saw that, it's like, oh, now I get it. And the other thing was, and since I teased it earlier, was that the artwork included that blue vinyl that had a Sun Records logo. And I was thinking at the time that was just the artist screwing around, but then I found out that the album is actually coming out on Sun Records. And that's what got me after Jimmy passed. It's like, that Jimmy would be bragging on stage about the fact that his album is on Sun Records, the same label as Johnny Cash and Elvis Presley and Jerry Lee Lewis and a couple other guys that I've already forgotten. And it just pains me that he won't be able to do that. He made an arrangement with Sun Records and now can't brag about it because that must have tickled him immensely, the fact that he was on that label, or that his album was going to be distributed by that label. So those are the 2 things that I wanted to say earlier, and it came to me while I was.
No, I knew Sun Records something. I had to look Google earlier. I used Google, and then I said, okay, this is the Elvis Presley thing.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I guess they sold the name to another group, and that group decided to actually, make a big deal about it, the fact they own Sun Records. So they invited other artists to be on the label, and Jimmy was one of them. And that's so cool. It's so cool that he's on Sun Records, but he can't celebrate it. It sucks.
He's celebrating.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Equal Strain is going to have multiple meanings as you go through that album. I don't know why. I just have that feeling. Not just the hammock, but there's going to be a lot of other things in there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We do have to get together for this one.
The other thing is Jimmy would always announce an album title, but then by the time the album actually came out, it would have changed. And it's like, this is one of the few times where they announce the album title and the album title has to stick because he's not around to change it anymore.
Yeah, there's been other like what was Stranger Than Fishing, because he was on that line for a bit. Truth is stranger than fishing. And Mental Floss was one.
That's right. I forgot about that. The only one I can remember is Pay No Attention to the Man Behind the Curtain, which eventually became Off to See the Lizard.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
that's the only title I remember that was announced, and that was back in the ICE days, the International CD Exchange newsletter days. I just spit on my keyboard. I hope that showed up on camera.
Nice. Zoom in.
Yeah, I'll do it in slow-mo.
Yep. Nice.
So how many songs have you guys heard? Just the 3? Or have you heard other
Just the
ones?
3 that I've heard.
Yeah, I think that's all I've heard is the 3. I've heard the dog one, Bubbles Up, part of Bubbles Up. I haven't even listened to the whole thing. And then the gummy one.
Yeah.
I found out the dog one was a cover.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Crap,
It's
I can't think of the guy's
Bill
name.
Currington, something like that.
He
I did
opened
listen. Yes,
for
I'm sorry.
Jimmy. He opened for Jimmy in some recent show or something.
Because there are a couple lines that just kind of bugged me, and then I found out they're in the original. So it's like I can't blame Jimmy. They're Bill Currington's problem.
What song is that? I didn't
Like my dog.
Yeah. Love Me Like My Dog.
Yeah, it's Billy Currington, and I was able to hear the original. And
wait, is that the Billy Currington,
the country singer? Yeah, of course it is.
You mean the song that sounds like a country song was performed by a country singer?
Yeah, well, I didn't know he wrote, and this is like Deborah's favorite country singer. We saw him live twice.
Wow.
One thing I wish Buffett could have wrote most of the songs on the album.
He talked about a Bob Dylan song that he did a Bob Dylan cover, and I'm not that up on Bob Dylan, but I didn't recognize any titles.
Yeah.
But he said it was like returning the favor because Bob Dylan once upon a time did Pirate Looks at 40, or was it was it Pirate Looks at 40, or was it He Went to Paris? I should know.
Well, he did Pirate Looks at 40 with Joan Baez,
yeah, Pirate
right?
Looks at 40, right?
Okay.
Live. So I don't know if
Emmylou Harris on one song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that was another stupid question on Buffett News Facebook group. The guy was talking about how he loves how Jimmy performed with Frank Sinatra, and he was going, why couldn't Jimmy do an album of duets like Frank Sinatra did? And it's like, he already did it. It's called License to Chill. It's already out.
Yeah.
It's
See,
like
you
people. Oh my God.
But then you got to you got to have patience and realize this is cool that other people are getting involved, but they kind of try to take over almost.
Yeah, but it's cool that a lot of people have finally realized who Jimmy Buffett is. It takes a death almost in order to get people to pay attention.
Do we have to watch them discover Buffett? Couldn't they just discover Buffett on their own, and then join the group?
No, they have to post
maybe in the end it'll be a good thing.
They take a lot of oxygen telling everybody that they just learned about Jimmy Buffett. That's the problem. It's because of social media.
But on the plus side, look at the charts, man. Buffett's back on the charts because of this.
Well, he had his first #1 song, right?
Yeah.
Which is astounding after all this time.
And all these, in the, they're up there in the top 10. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he never has as high up as he does now, or did recently.
And they're all buying the Greatest Hits album, which doesn't even have the right cover on it, which still pisses me off.
It doesn't have the inner sleeve.
Yeah, it's the inner sleeve is the front cover because MCA is so stupid.
Yeah.
Or Universal Music, whatever it is now. And they
Some
never
records
went back
would have
and
done it better.
Corrected their mistake.
So
it's so dumb.
And Jimmy never got. Did he ever get a Grammy or no?
I think with 5 o'clock somewhere, didn't he?
Yeah, with Alan Jackson.
Alan Jackson, I think that was it.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll give him a posthumous Grammy next year.
Well, they're doing a tribute on the CMA. I saw that.
Yeah, right. CMA,
I didn't see that, but I thought they should.
No, I saw the announcement. I didn't see the tribute. They announced that the CMA is going to do a tribute.
When's the CMAs?
I have no idea.
I never can keep track of CMAs and the other one, country one. ACMs.
He tried country. He never fit in anywhere perfectly. He kind of crossed over to a lot of different.
That's what makes him so great. That's what makes him irreplaceable. Is the fact he had his own niche.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
Chesney's going to try to grab it now, but yeah, who knows?
I know. And some people posted, "Quit giving Kenny Chesney a hard time because
No, that's well.
He's not Buffett. He can do what he wants to do. We don't care. But
Well, he's always done the Buffety stuff, and he's done the tributes and stuff.
yeah,
and
for a
like
long time,
my
yeah.
wife, oh, he's great, he's original. But well, he's got some influences from good old Jimmy Buffett, and he admits it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he admits it. I don't actually. Chesney's another one that likes he likes music. He likes promoting other people's music, similar to what Jimmy did. So I can't fault that.
And Zach Brown's kind of way over that type of thing. He's out there. Zach Brown does a little bit of beachy stuff, but not a lot.
Kind of like changed his direction there. He had that last
Yes,
album
he
was
does.
like, man.
Yeah, he's wherever he wants to go.
Isn't something else then coming out now? Isn't he having something coming out soon?
Yeah, but you know what? I don't trust him. I'm not going to rush out. I have Apple Music, so
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, listen to us, but Mike talking
I'm not going to rush out and buy his record.
He'll be streaming that new album the first day. So, did you see that Kick It In? That Mike sent me that Kick It In Second Wind.
Yeah, the test pressing. Yeah, I never. So there's this guy on TikTok that's been posting like some rarities, like Buffett rarities.
Oh,
and he posted the please take your 15-year-old girlfriend home, and the purple people eater, and some other rare stuff. But we've heard these before, right? This is one that I hadn't heard before, and it was a test pressing of the.
He froze.
Of course.
He froze. Look, he's picking his nose.
This podcast sucks.
Just Mike, it's Howl, man.
Far away.
It's like how the chinchilla running on the wheel.
Hilarious.
Slow it down.
How long is this gonna go on?
Oh man,
okay, am I back? Am I back?
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
Where did I leave off?
Where did the good bit?
I wish I would have taken a picture of that.
You just said, kick it. That's about it, right?
And here's the good part.
Yeah.
And the best part, the secret is. All right, so I don't know where I left off, but so the Kick It In Second Wind, I'd never heard this before. Different version, very good. Really appreciated it.
Do you think was it
what
pretty much the same version, but then
no, it's different because he uses that one line.
He
any
says
more hope of scoring any more Coke.
Yeah,
it became, or it was, losing any more hope of saving my throat.
Yes, that was, you're right. And some of the things that Havana Daydreaming I didn't like the overproduction kind of stuff that's going on. I think I don't know how else to explain it. And this doesn't have it. I like this version better. It's more like he's just sitting in a bar in the corner of the bar on a little stage playing the song.
But it still had horns. It still had
yes.
It was a lot of instruments.
It sounded better, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was more.
Some of the songs on Havana Daydreaming, I
want to say stripped down. Maybe you're right about the overproduced thing. It's not. It wasn't.
Because that album's different than others. The sound.
Yeah, so it wasn't like that. But I liked the production of it, and then I didn't. I think the original lyric was better. I don't know, just fit better. But it was really cool. It was good to hear. I never heard that before.
Yeah.
No, which lyric you like better? I like Saving My Throat.
Really, I didn't like that. I don't know.
Because you're not used to it. I mean,
I'm attached to the original. Yeah.
That seems to be more more skillful lyric.
That was the original. I was attached to the popular.
Yeah, you said original and you threw me. Yeah. At least it didn't freeze again.
Yet.
But what the way the guy phrased it, like the Kick It In Second Wind album, but he was just saying it wrong, right? In his notes on TikTok.
Yeah, I think it was just the single, the song, the pressing of
he called it an album. Like, was there a planned album and then it turned into Havana Daydreaming? I was wondering.
No, I think that was an album title, Kick It In Second Wind. I thought that was an original
a planned
proposed album title.
Like it's frozen. I can't.
He's blowing kisses to us. He's doing an ASMR, but with no sound at all. He's gone
He's
beyond
meditating.
whispering.
Wait, I'm gonna snip this. Oh shit!
Come
There
on,
you
this is
go.
bullshit.
You were
Oh,
kissing
crap.
us. Oh, that was
Oh, he's
gone.
gone.
Screw you guys. Nobody makes
Here he
fun of me.
comes.
I'm a grown adult.
This is ridiculous. The hell, do I live out in the country or something?
I think so.
Well,
You were kissing us for the longest time.
Mhm.
And just when I went to take a screenshot,
Yeah, it
you
was pretty
came back.
awesome.
it was quite loving. I felt tingles. I really did.
So
Was I supposed to
just-
record this?
You're gonna have a hard time finding Buffett content in there. Do we talk much about Buffett?
if we did, we got our friend Wally.
The
We
biggest
talked-
Buffett content was between me and Wally before you guys came back from the bathroom break. So it's
Yeah,
just
there
gonna
you
be
go.
2 squares. 2 empty squares, 2 full squares, and that'll be it.
Well,
The
I'll have to
credits
watch that
credits
because
will
I
roll
missed
after
it.
Buffett,
5
Buffett,
minutes.
Buffett, Buffett. Okay. It's going to be more difficult until the album comes out next month.
Yeah.
So that'll be the little pump up in the Buffett content. But
Yeah, I didn't expect there to be a lot in this one.
yeah,
This was just like a appendix to the September one.
yeah.
And then we'll be
Yeah.
back for the album review.
So what
Yeah.
do we do for the album? Do we want to meet on Friday, the 3rd?
I'll send you guys videos from the tailgate and the Landshark
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless
do
you
it.
make it down here, then
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Yeah.
stop by.
Yeah.
and just leave on
Yes.
the
yeah,
Makes it sound pretty
and,
good.
and then the amounts of alcohol I got
So,
here. Oh God!
November 3rd. We'll see it there.
But I will make sure I video that, and I'm always
Yeah.
I miss you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, miss you guys and miss going to see
we-
Buffett with you guys. It's
Yeah,
be the
we're
biggest
gonna
drag.
never see Buffett again.
Yeah,
It's gonna have to be.
Yeah.
And Buffett
so-
was the reason. I
something
mean, the whole
else.
thing, the podcast. I mean, it's the reason we met Wally.
yeah, I know.
He worked
it's
at the
like-
same company as me, and he listened to our podcast, and he reached out.
Yeah.
to
Poor
get
guy.
to have
Yeah,
get advice on tickets. So thanks for joining us, Wally.
yeah, it's been fun. Anytime you guys want, I'm always up to talk about something. And like I said, for
There
November,
we
I'll
go.
get some
Okay.
videos. I'll get some videos of the show and show you what craziness goes on down here for the parrot heads.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to
We
seeing
also
some of this
meet-
stuff.
We also meet every single Friday at the best bar in the Villages, at Bluefin Restaurant. The guy outside is our favorite
Great.
bartender in the Villages, and we tip him pretty well, and we get really strong and cheap drinks all the time.
Yeah, tell Kate I said hi.
Yeah, we'll do. Tell everybody on your end to say Deborah, and then God, Mike. I don't remember. Is it
Amber?
Yeah, Amber. Yeah, Amber. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
say
right.
hi, and
That's
Yeah,
right. We were all
been a
together
while.
that
Yep.
fateful night.
oh my. Was it that one that we were all together?
I think so.
Yeah.
Was it
Yep.
that one?
That's
that
the
we
only
checked
one.
out? Yeah.
It
Mhm.
you and then
No,
I
didn't
didn't
we
go to
one?
I had
Oh,
COVID.
we didn't go that other time. That's right. You backed out of it. That last show we went to, the one that was cold out
Yeah, did you go to
up
that?
at Pine Knob. Yeah, we went to that. That was chilly out there that night.
I didn't know. I thought it was just. I didn't know you guys went. It was Mickey and Amber went.
Yeah,
Just the
Mickey
three of us.
Mickey
Right.
was there. I remember Mickey was there. Yeah. Yeah, we were there. Yeah.
That's
But
right.
it was
yeah,
cold.
Patty
I-
didn't make it. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go and Patty didn't go
Yeah.
because she was relying on me as for her ride.
Of
Yeah.
course.
But I was still recovering from I had the okay, but I just I don't know. That COVID thing kind of hung around for a while.
Yeah.
I never had it really
did.
bad, but definitely
It's coming back.
lethargic and stuff. And it was it was rainy and cold.
It was cold.
Yeah.
It was bitter cold. Yeah.
Yep. I remember that. I know this cruise we just went on 2 weeks ago. I was sick the entire cruise. I wouldn't doubt I had COVID, but you signed the papers that, hey, everything good? Yep, everything's good. Thanks. Bye. Go on the cruise. And The guitar player in the pub let me play about 10 songs because he was having a hard time. His voice was real rough. So he let me play like 5 songs 2 nights in a row on the cruise. So that was fun to be
Oh
able to
wow,
do
that's
that.
cool.
Anyway, okay, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for joining.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Thank you for having me.
you.
Good to see you, Wally.
Thank you for letting me take up the wavelength or the bandwidth or whatever. And yeah, anytime. If you don't want me back, I'll get you some videos of what's going on down here.
Yeah, no,
And
we'll stay in touch here, of course.
yeah, yep, cool.
All
Okay,
right.
guys, y'all take care. Mickey,
You
Mike,
too.
Joe,
Good deal.
take
Yep.
care.
You
Me
too.
too.
Yep.
Say hi to Kate.
Okay,
Yep.
we'll see. I will do that. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
bye
See ya.
bye.
All right. Bye now.
I just realized that Schmo never started the show.
Oh my God. Do we?
Oh no. All right, quick, do it now just for
Nah, it doesn't matter. I just thought it was funny.
I'm gonna do it because I always do.
three
it's almost-
hours. 3 hours and 50 minutes.
Well, no, I gotta pretend.
3
Okay.
hours, 30 minutes into it.
It's what? Well, anyway,
look at your watch.
I never said the time, right? So we're gonna pretend it's whatever time it was, 8:05.
You don't announce the time.
You never say the time. Just say the date.
I know. That's what I was trying to get. I'm trying to get into, and I'm looking at my
You've had
calendar.
3
there.
hours and
The
30
year
minutes to
is
prepare for
2020. Jeez, the year is 2023. It's the 11th of October, and you're wasting away on the North Coast with Amigo Schmo
Mike.
And Mickey.
and our special guest Wally.
Wally.
You can insert his voice there.
Oh, okay.
And then for
All
our
right.
theme song, and then we'll have the show, whatever we have of
And
a
then it
show.
ends.
All right.
So you've only heard 3 songs, though? You've only heard the 3 songs off the album?
On Apple Music. Is the dog one on Apple Music?
Yeah, it was one
It
of
is.
the 3.
Okay, because I heard that like the first time it was on Radio Margaritaville.
Yeah.
And
The first one I heard on Radio Margaritaville was Bubbles Up. That was the first one I heard.
I heard the gummies.
And then it pissed me off because I couldn't find the gummies.
The dog one was like the day he died. It was that morning, Saturday morning, before I went to the Michigan game that
I
day.
thought it
Really?
was Bubbles Up.
I heard it later, way later, and I didn't hear Bubbles Up until even after that. That was
Yeah,
like the last one I heard.
Somebody did a screen grab off their phone of Bubbles Up and uploaded it to Buffett News. And that's how I saw it. And then I figured, I should start listening to Radio Margaritaville. And as soon as I put it on, they were playing Bubbles Up. So it's like the first 3 songs that they premiered on that Friday night thing at 5:00. I didn't hear anything of them. And then I hear Bubbles Up like 3 or 4 times within a couple days.
I haven't made it through.
No, I haven't either.
I'm thinking the dog one, I might have heard it the Sunday morning. I remember it was like morning. But I think
and then they released all 3 of those songs, or those 3 songs, as an EP. So that's where I got the other 2. That's when I finally heard Gummies.
I only have the songs that they're currently available that I've listened to.
And it was pissing me off because they were saying that you would hear it on Radio Margaritaville at Friday at 5, and then at 5:15 you'd be able to go to the Fin Club online, the Jimmy Buffett Fin Club thing, log into that, and they would have the song for a day. It would disappear on Saturday. And I did that. I tried to do that the first couple of weeks and nothing. And then after they released that EP thing, then it started showing up on Fin Club, and I was able to get 4 other songs over the last 4 weeks, and they're going to release another one this Friday, so that'll be 8 songs. But no, it'll be more than 8 songs. It'd be 11 songs because I missed the first 3. So they will have released 11 songs this Friday. And there are only 3 more songs to go because the album is 14 tracks long.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I'm going to have an 11-track EP when the album comes out. And I'll be able to fill in those other 3 songs. And, of course, upgrade, all the rest of the songs. But at least I will have heard those 11 songs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, we'll touch base if it makes sense to do it.
But every song I've heard,
6 or 7.
every song I've heard so far, all 7 songs have been fine. I don't have a complaint. Although, of course, obviously, I do have little tiny complaints. But I pretty much liked every song I've heard. So this could be like his best album ever.
It could be. But just have that state of mind.
I wonder how it's gonna. Sales are actually gonna be.
It doesn't. I bet they're gonna be huge.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder what it's gonna.
I mean, this isn't like a classic Buffett album. It doesn't have that really great classic sound from the early days, because you could say it's overproduced. But it sounds good, and I like all the songs so far. So there you go. There's my mini review.
Well, all the fans are going to buy it, and then there's a lot of attention from the
all they have to do is start advertising this as his final album.
Exactly. It's right before the holidays,
and people get on it just for that YOLO of needing to get somebody's last album.
Yep.
Do you think that there'll be a
FOMO
Tupac Shakur thing in another year or so? Some stuff that they have pieced together in the studio.
He's got songs in the vault. I mean, he released some of them in the box set, so I'm sure he got other stuff. And then they can just do like just include the count-ins to the songs, to the already established songs, and that'll be a box set right there.
Yeah,
which is kind of what I expected the box set was going to be.
Yeah, there's still life out there, things to be sold.
Yeah.
But I don't think the family's going to be too money grubbing, I guess.
There's a lot of money already there.
But
I don't think they're going to be too many releases.
But they won't be. They might not be driving it by that point. They might get talked into stuff. So other people can make money.
Or they might just sell his entire catalog, like some of the other guys.
Yeah, I heard that all the Margaritaville restaurants, or a lot of the Margaritaville restaurants, were bought by Chipotle.
Oh, really?
So they're not even in Margaritaville hands anymore, although they still maintain the Margaritaville name. Yeah, I heard that. I saw that on Facebook. On Facebook, on the Buffett News Group page.
Yeah, it's weird how all that works, right?
And then I like
the name is there. It's crazy. It's crazy. Couldn't sell out Pine Knob. It's crazy.
I know that commercial that I saw or that I found.
Yeah.
On Buffett's own page, but it was tickets still available, and it was from 2 days before the concert.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell's the matter with people?
Mm-hmm.
Strange.
They're afraid of a little cold weather.
And now we have to buy
like
tickets.
They've never experienced cold weather before in Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah, I missed that show. Jeez. All right, I'm gonna go because I do have to get up.
All right. Yep, me too.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys. It's been good.
Yeah, it was fun.
Where's that leave meeting button?
Oh, I don't. Oh, here it is. See, oh no, I'm frozen.
All right. See you guys.